Welcome Capricorn to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 22nd of April for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. Your popularity could be high this week, Capricorn, and you may have to make some decisions over your time management. On the screen now, I'm showing the event chart. Now, Mars in the sign of Pisces, which for you is about everyday conversation, continues to support the dynamic duo of Jupiter and Uranus, which crested together last week in such a sparkling way. But of course, the Sun moved late last week into your fifth house as well. Now, because you've had such a lot of energy packed into your fourth house, very much more emotional, reflective, to do with foundations, and you still have Venus and Mercury in those locations, both forging, you can see, very nice links. Mercury is with the North Node and Venus with Chiron at the start of this week. So I feel that some of the emotional bumps that may have crept in over the last 3 or 4 weeks may well start to even out this week. But the full moon, which occurs on Tuesday, is in the passionate sign of Scorpio. So something that may have been a little hidden may come into the open. But what the Sun, Jupiter and Uranus are asking you to do with Mars's support is manifest your passion, your enthusiasm, but your talent. What's not to like? Well, it's just the moon is in your 11th house of the collective, and with Pluto in the second house intersecting the moon and also the sun, maybe there is somebody that is in your friendship circle, you're close to, who could be a little bit green-eyed at some of the developments that happen for you as this week goes on. Just be conscious that that's a possibility. Also, the fifth house, where the Sun's moved into, is the sector of speculation, of risk. Your sign is generally very cautious about stepping forwards into new opportunities. But with Pluto in influencing the Sun, there could be quite an intense urge to do something which moves your situation forwards, because Pluto is about change in a way which is dynamic, but I wouldn't rush it. And again, your friendships could be influenced because values that you have may not quite mesh with someone else. So that's why your time management is going to be important. And there will be people who want to spend time with you, but there could be someone you may want to separate yourself somewhat from. And that's partly because of Uranus in your fifth house. It's really pushing you with Jupiter's support and Mars feeding in to steadfastly stick with what makes you really switched on and excited and where you come to life. So if there is a demand from someone, or someone's in some way trying to influence your situation with their outlook or worldview, which is not quite meshing with what you want to do at the moment, that can be inhibiting. And I feel that's going to be a sense of relief, because Mercury in the fourth house is rather like Mercury in Cancer. It's as if your thinking has been somewhat circular. There may have been, or has been, a particular issue which has been going around your thoughts and been a little bit hard to get off, like almost like a roundabout. So Mercury going direct will help that. You'll really get uplift when Mercury darts into Taurus on the 15th of May. But for now, the emotional issue which may have felt uncertain, or a little bit of insecurity that's been washing around can start to ease off. So a very dynamic week, but there is going to be a bit of a challenge between what you want to do and manifest and what other people have expectations of you, and keeping everyone happy all of the time may prove to be somewhat of a challenge. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Did you know, Capricorn, that 55% of people who watch my channel are not subscribers? If that's you, please support my channel and subscribe. Please click on the sub button and also the bell notification symbol. Have a great week, take care and goodbye.